What's up, guys? It's me, Hacks. This time we're 2 days early. That's because I have a lot to show. I've been getting a lot done. Just been focused on this for no one else. It feels freaking amazing. It's like, it's like a weight is off my shoulders, dude. It's like, man, I could have done this the entire time, and I just didn't. But thankfully, I did it. So now I can just focus on this. I don't have to worry about anyone else, and it feels great. So press play here. First thing you might notice, hey, look at this new UI. Oh yeah, I drew this. The thing here, settings I still have not worked on. Very sad, but I did some refactoring with the stuff. You won't be able to see it, but it's a small thing. When you click on this, it used to be hidden. I made it so it's collapsed instead, so it doesn't use resources. Okay. Now, what everyone wants to see. I guess I should turn this up. So, music wise, I sort of figured it out where you can pause it and it still plays. But it also plays in the editor itself when you're editing the level, which is super annoying. So I think there's a better way to do it somehow. So yeah, but yeah, I changed this here. Almanac. Yeah, this is temporary. It's gonna have like a completely different layout, but you get the idea. What I really worked on was this screen, the character screen. Yay, it looks really coolish, sort of. So let me break it down, I guess. So you have the name, the class, the item that you're holding at the time. Yeah, Joe and Dan, they're the same class, which is the gunner class, but just the titling is different. But they're the same class. I just took a page out of like Chain Chronicle. So anyway, yeah, it's got the icons and whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, I coded this. Oh yeah, when you click on it, view profile, ta-da, it works. Go next, da 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 da. And there you go. Okay, want to see Ethan? Boom, it's on Ethan. Hey. Yeah, I did a lot in terms of coding this week. And now I guess there's not much else to show except for the back end of that. So let me just show you how I got that to work ingeniously. So you're like, okay, is there a separate view more for each one? Nope, there's only one. And how did I do it? I just translated it based on translating as in move based on which button you press. So there's only one view profile, but it just moves over depending on which button you press. And how does that work? It works like this. So it's like, oh yeah, and the moving animation when you hover over it too is in here as well. How do I do more? Blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a lot of code, and I did it all. Oh, here it is. So yeah, based on where it's translated to, it'll open the corresponding index for the widget switcher, which I think that's pretty ingenious if you ask me. That's pretty based. Instead of, copy and pasting it each time, I think that, pretty big brained maneuver. But yeah, and I commented everything just because I know I'll forget it in like a month. So it took me a while to figure out, but I think it's pretty clean and it works, which is awesome. And that's what you want. So, what else? I guess the icons, but you can see those on the page on the journal. Oh yeah, the items. These are real items. I guess I can show. Wait a minute. Uh, yeah, here's the ones I have so far. I only have three. I'm not really good at coming up with items. Um, but yeah, also if you're gonna do like a game or a book or whatever, do something like this where it's, nice and organized. You have all your stuff, like the bestiary, click. It's all these monsters in the game. Just organize their stuff. So, I don't know what else is there to show. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. So stay tuned. I will be working on this more. And I guess this part here. Yeah, I drew this myself. The textures, I drew them all myself. So, no copyright infringement. So yeah, I just gotta paint the rest of these, which may or may not take a month or so. I mean, it depends how I feel. I gotta paint them, so you might notice that it looks a little like anti-aliased. That's because I'm on a 1080p monitor, and this is a 4K graphic, so it's like squished. If you had like a 4K screen, it would look great. So, okay, I think that is it. So, stay